Welcome to the recording for the permissions letter assignment. And the permissions letter assignment is in the copyright law unit. This is a fairly easy assignment. And what you're going to do is you're going to do a search on the word graphs. So you're going to go to Google and you'll search on the word graphs. And you want to find an interesting graph. So you want to do an image search. So you find an interesting graph that someone has posted on the internet. Then you're going to write a sample letter to the author asking permission to use the graph. You're not going to actually send it. You're going to write a sample letter. So if I go into Google and I'm going to do an image search, and I'm just going to type the word graphs. And let's say I like this graph right here. Well, what I'm going to do is I need to click on it a couple of times so that I'm where the graph actually lives. And if I scroll down, I can see the graph. So the graph is actually on this page. So see up here at the top, that's where the graph is. So what I would do is I would copy that web address, and then when I go to do my permissions letter, I would put that web address in the letter, asking permission to use it. Now, right here, this just talks about the work. But if I hit assignment, actually not that one, this one right here. This is the permissions letter. Here's the sample of it. So I'm scrolling down, and you can see here's the sample letter. So yours you're going to want to make it look like this. And right here where it says insert citation of the original work, this is where you would paste that URL of where you found the work, where you found the graph you want to use. So as we look at this, the top part, letterhead, stationery, or return address, that's going to be your personal address, where you live, the street, the city, state, the date you write the letter, who it's going to. Now on this one that we looked at, this one would be going to a website called Math is Fun. So you would just put on the top of your letter, you would put Math is Fun, and then you just make up an address, 123 Main Street, Happytown, USA, or whatever. So you can just make up this information. You can just make up who it's to, just make that stuff up, unless you can find the real information from the graph page. So then you would go ahead and write your letter. Student inside schools, I'd like to leave a letter, blah, blah, blah. And then you tell them, please indicate your approval by signing this permission letter. And then you put the information down here for them to sign, and they would send the letter back to you. So all you're doing, now this says, all you're doing is writing this letter, and then you're going to send the letter to me. This says, try to confirm the exact name and address of the addressee. Well, not for this, don't worry about it. If you're doing a real one, obviously you do it. So you do this, you write this letter in a word processing document, and then save it as permissions letter, and then submit that into the Dropbox. So very easy. I bet you could knock this out in probably 15 minutes. So that's some very easy points. So again, this is just the permissions letter, and you take that URL of a graph you found, and the URL goes right into the area of the letter here, so the person would see what graph you're talking about that you want to borrow. So that's all for this work. So fairly easy work. You should get all the full 24 points on it, whatever it is. Okay, thank you. Bye.